How's it going, Stephen? This is your board here, and recapped it all with tantalum B capacitor, same ones you use, and that was pretty straightforward. It's just those four, those two and those two is all on a classic, and of course this is where the fucking damage is all up here. You can see the wires I'm after jumping, or the trace I had to jump. Now there's still three of them not jumped, those three there, because on the back of the board, those three traces lead into these three resistors, and there is nothing to fucking remove them. There's nothing to solder them to. They're pretty fucked. So I'm just showing you where it is at the moment. I've done about 6 or 7 of these, but thing keeps cutting out, but there's one I did. If I can get this thing to zoom in on it, you'll see it anyhow. I didn't use the wires. What I did is I put a pinch of the via and I just folded it over onto the copper of the trace and soldered it directly to it. It's just down there. It's right in the middle of that shot there now. And but they're all connected. Like, you can test that one for conductivity with a meter yourself. What I'd say to you, Stephen, is when you're putting them back together, is be careful with the board. Don't put much pressure on it. Be careful with these wires. Like, I've soldered them in pretty well. Like, they're all good solder connections. But as you can see from the state of the board, like, it's not ideal, you know. But I'll put it all back together now and see what we have. Hang on. Fuck, I have no tripod. You know, I'll do it that way so you can see the board and going in. This is a classic too. So that's your board going in here. Let's see how easy that went in. I'd say it wasn't as easy for you when you tried to take it out. I saw how bad it was rusted, and it's a miracle it even came on. So, power connection, SCSI, glasses. Where the fuck are my glasses? That's the SCSI. Floppy, just to show you the floppy is working as well. So that's your board in. 3 meg memory expansion. Be careful putting this thing in, Steve. Don't ram it in. Like, just, you know, line it up. Make sure it's lined up like that, and just make sure it's down firm. And mouse and power leading. We're good to go. Mouse. Power lead. And so, okay, we're still going. And beep. That is your board after much surgery. I got it to this screen after doing the first 3 traces, but it didn't do anything else. Now it stays there for quite some time because it's testing its 4 meg of RAM. And when I test that, it changes to this. There's your mousey. And now it's looking at the hard drive. This is a hard drive for a Mac Classic 2, because that's what this is. And I have this set up with multiple OSs on it, so it takes a bit of a time to get it going, but you'll see it now. It gets going. Oh, bloody drive. And Windows. Not Windows, Jesus. Apple desktop. You know yourself now, the flashing is just the goddamn screen, you know. So, about the Finder. Run system 6.08, 4 mega RAM. That's the memory extension. So it's after booting from its hard drive. So I mean, so the SCSI is working, and that drive I have partitioned into 2 drives. It's almost like a backup drive as well, like. And yeah. I have no keyboard plugged into it. Keyboard's up and there. Shuffle plug. Oh no, that's shuttle. That's not it. Oh, fuck. Oh, well, it's working. Like I mean, don't ask me how, but it's working. You saw the condition of the board and all those words, but it works. Like I quit. And yeah, that's it. You know. No, Steve, I'm not guaranteeing anything with this because you've seen what it's like. I've spent all day yesterday on it. I've done a full day's work on it, and maybe you might want to put some extra vinegar or something on the board, just to make sure that all the acid has been neutralized. But it should be okay, you know. As long as you don't go ripping the board apart, and you know yourself with those bead capacitors. Like, don't hit them. You'll end up ripping a trace off the board. Like, be careful with the board. Just gently put it back together, and you should be good to go, you know. So, yeah. I'm trying to find some game. That don't work. That's not it. I had games. Where are they? What's this one? Yeah. So anyhow, that's your computer put back together. Hopefully it will do the job for you, Steve. So over and out, man. Good luck. Playing a bit of Star Wars on your machine.